Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring Samurai. We just finished getting an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone after completing Nephili Lu's quest, and now we are going we're all going on a little endeavor to get strength up to 48. We are now at 46 with the benefit of Godric's Great Rune. We want to get up to 48 so that we can use, or start using, the Fingerprint Stone Shield. This baby right here, this bad boy right here, which requires, as you can see, strength 48. Right? So we are just 40,000 short of getting up to the next level. Let's go kill the bird at Palace Approach Ledge Road in Mogwin Palace. Kill him 3 times, that'll give us enough to level up. Okay, just wait for him to double back and we'll thread the needle right through there right now. And I'll hit him. Jumps over the edge. 13,000 runes. Cha-ching. 2 more times. Not going to bother using a gold pickle foul foot, because this isn't going to be an extended farming session. Okay, so that's enough to level up. Points into strength. Now, I want to make a batch of, or rather, buy a batch of 100 fire arrows that'll cost 12,000 runes. So I'll hit them one more time, it'll cover that. And we need some pocket money to upgrade some weapons after we get the smithing stones to do so. So let's hit him 2 more times. There we go. Easy money. Next. Back up to the freezing lake up in the mountaintops of the Giants, and let's make this a favorite. There are 3 smithing stones in a statue right near there. Three smithing stones, 7, which will be perfect. Okay, turn to the south. Basically go straight towards this frozen waterfall here. You see this statue right here. Inside are 3 smithing stones, 7, but we can't get them unless we get some enemy to break them open. The enemy is that bad boy right there. Wake up! Got a little job for you. Okay, just stand right behind the statue. He'll approach, and he'll try to whack you, and he'll break open the statue instead. Typically what happens is he stops about halfway and then starts backing up, at which point you have to fire another arrow to give him a little more incentive. Then when he reaches out to slam his axe down, you're going to roll forward to avoid. It's a really slow attack. Roll forward to avoid that attack, and then immediately roll backwards to avoid the backswing, or the pullback. Here he's coming. When you see him reach out, roll forward and roll back. So, because he pulls the axe back, and that can get you too. And let's just get the F out of dodge. So grab those 3 smithing stones, 7, and we're out of here. Because he only gives up 5,000 runes when you kill him, and as you just saw, there are much easier ways of making 5,000 runes. Okay, so reset the game, and it's off to the round table to upgrade our great sword, and let's get our new loadout ready. Take those 3 out, take out those 2, and we're gonna hook up the great sword. Okay. So now we have the great sword, Manor Tower shield. In here, we're gonna have the staff of loss. In here, we're gonna have the dragon communion seal. That's good. Here are my talismans: gold scarab, arsenal charm, dragon crest shield, talisman +1, and the taker's cameo. And my armor, which is going to change. This we have to keep on to get a bonus to health, or faith rather. These 3 are eventually going to change when we take on the fingerprint stone shield, because the fingerprint stone shield weighs 29 bazillion tons. Yeah, it weighs a lot, so we're going to have to reconfigure. For now, let's go upgrade the greatsword.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your own.
Plus 21. Plus 22. Because we had 2 smithing stones, 8. And we have some leftover smithing stones, 7. We can use that to upgrade Roger's magic rapier to plus 20. Plus 19 rather. Done and done. Very good. Okay. Couple boss fights. One of them, which is going to be... First one's really easy. Let's do that first, and then we'll spend all our money in preparation for the second one, which is going to be absolutely hellacious. Okay, up this way. To the north, we're going to head to the cliff. You could kill these guys. They're worth 800 runes each. Oops. I have the wrong Ash of War. Should be Sacred Blade. And there's a few other things I want to tweak as well. I forgot to do that. I'm a little too eager here. Sacred Blade. Sacred Affinity. Spells. These are not ordered properly. Let's get Golden Bow. Flame grant me strength. Scholar's Shield. And finally, Frenzied Burst. Okay? Golden Bow, Flame grant me strength, Scholar's Shield, and Frenzied Burst. In preparation for a new loadout. Flask. Let's go on the safety side. 6 HP, 7 FP. Wondrous Physic. Opaline Hard Tier stays. Let's take this one out and put in Holy Shroud and Cracked Tier for some extra holy damage. Now we're ready to go. Hey, that guy packed a punch. These guys are worth 800 runes each, so as we work our way up to the edge of the cliff here, it's going to follow the edge of the cliff up. Let's whack anybody you see. Earn a little extra chump change. Okay, following the edge of the cliff. Eventually going to hear the telltale sound of a mausoleum bell. Can't believe you guys did that. Down below is Castle Sol. definitely next on the agenda, where we'll get the other half of the Halictree secret medallion. We have the right half. We just finished getting that. And we're going to go after the left half. And there's the walking mausoleum. Okay, stick to the edge of the cliff here. Eventually you're going to see a Tiber Mariner down below. There we go, B-side quivers. That means the Tiber Mariner is close. There he is. I'll have to drop down a bit so we can safely drop down to his level. Right about here. Alright, Golden Vow. Flame grant me strength. Shield up. Refill. Classical Wonders Physic. Spam Sacred Blade until he dies. Sacred Blade, roll. Sacred Blade, roll. Fourth one should break his stance. And for that, we're rewarded with Health and Steeple, which is actually pretty good. Show you that later. It's a pretty good weapon. Okay, so having done that, he's out of the way. Let's go back to the round table. Now, we eventually want to upgrade the Fingerprint Stone Shield. It takes regular smithing stones. We want to upgrade it all the way up to plus 18. So, what's coming up next is really hellacious. You may die. Hopefully you will. No, this is the Death Rite bird. I mean, he's aptly named the Death Rite bird boss fight, because basically he gives you the right to die at any time during the boss fight. We could easily kill him, okay? No doubt about it. With the Sacred Blade and with the help of Banner's Knight Ola, we can easily kill him. But also, he can easily kill us. That's the thing. So, yeah, be ready for that. So we should spend all our money. And before I forget, let's put on something that gives us extra frost protection, such as, here, the Stalwart Horn Charm. And let's spend all our money on smithing stones in preparation of upgrading the Fingerprint Stone Shield. Okay, so whatever smithing stones you have, you want to have a total of 12 ones, 12 twos, 12 threes, 12 fours, 12 fives, and 12 sixes. I've got 3 threes and 3 sixes, so I need 12 ones, 12 twos, 9 threes, 12 fours, 12 fives, and I can't afford them. Down to my last 483 runes. That's okay, that's exactly what we want. Let's go to the Church of El and spend the rest of my money on regular arrows. Minimize the risk as much as possible, so we're just losing a rune arc in case he whacks us.
Always a pleasure.
Down to my last 3 runes. Don't give the game nothing. Nothing. So that's it. We're ready to rock. Back to the scene of the crime. Freezing Lake. The strategy is going to be exactly the same as what we just did. Did I forget to take the Flask of Wondrous Physic? Yeah, take the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Vow. Flame grant me strength. Back to the shield. Refill FP. Spawn Banished Knight Oleg. Refill FP. And then blast him with Sacred Blade until he's dead. And hopefully we'll kill him before he kills us. Because he can be really, really devastating. He's got this one attack where he just picks you up, throws you down, and then just pecks you to death. It's absolutely horrifying. Hopefully you won't get to that point. Okay, it's the same thing. We're gonna stick to the edge of the cliff here, all the way down. And there's this skeleton on the way that will spawn and like shoot out this laser beam of holy freezing hell, which will pretty much one-shot you. So you gotta watch out for that. Okay, so stick to the edge of the cliff here. Okay, using my sword as a pointer, he's going to spawn right about there. There are some tricks you can do where if you just kind of like jump off the cliff, and if you can sucker him into jumping over the cliff, you'll instantly kill him. It's kind of tricky, not really fond of that strategy. Another strategy you could use is get him down below. Bring him down, like, you could take out the walking mausoleum, get him down below, and then we could run up back up top, at which point he'll be stuck down below us, and then we could like throw whatever down on him. I think we're strong enough to just go toe to toe with him though, and it'll be a lot quicker and a lot easier. And like I said, if you set it up the way I set it up, you only have a rune arc to lose, and I've like got 23 rune arcs, so let's just go this method. Alright, let's just get down here. Okay, right about here. Yeah, I should spawn there. Okay, so I'm just gonna slowly advance until I see the little tombstone thingy indicating that I could bring up Banished Knight Oleg, at which point we'll be within range of the boss fight. Sticking to the right side as much as possible. That big skeleton thing I told you about is right up there, so don't go out that way, whatever you do. He's definitely not worth it. Right about this area here. So just watching the left side of the screen very carefully. There it is. Okay, so out goes Banished Knight Oleg. Refill FP. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Vow. Flame grant me strength. Refill FP. Shields up, Scotty. Let's go for it. There he is. Let's back off. Let Banished Knight Oleg get in. Get in there, boy. Get in there, Spanky. It's up to you. Okay, Spanky is engaged. Beautiful. No damage. Oh shit, I forgot to take the gold pickle foul foot. So now I'm like about 27,000 short. Wow, that was beautiful. No damage run. Let's just go down and discover the Castle Sol entrance site of Grace. Yeah, you could hear that skeleton blasting away with this laser beam thingy. Just absolutely devastating. Okay, so I'm a little short of leveling up. Would add the money. I'm 20,000 short. Yeah, just go kill a couple birds, no problem. Just take a minute or two. Actually, even better idea. Let us, we're going to want to do this anyways. Let's put the Gravitas Ash of War on. And bring down this Walking Mausoleum, and then we'll duplicate the Remembrance of the Blasphemous. Okay, the procedure here is to use Gravitas on any foot that has just recently stomped down, which will be the safest one. And then once we knocked off enough crystals, we'll bring this bad boy down, okay? So basically, any foot, this one just recently stomped down, so it's not going to stomp again. Always roll away right after a stomp, because you never know. Try to stay in the center, right underneath the bell. Look for a foot that's just recently stomped. There's one. Okay, all the crystals off that one. This might be enough to bring him down. Let's take a look. He's coming down. Okay, so when he starts coming down, obviously get out of the way. And we're going to duplicate a remembrance strictly for the money. These are worth different values. This is worth 20,000, this is worth 20,000. Blasphemous, of these five, the Blasphemous is worth the most, 50,000. Star Scourge is worth 40,000, and the Omen King is worth 30,000. Let's duplicate Blasphemous. Okay, and then we can take that back to the round table, sell off, and got an extra 50,000 runes.
Well, I took you no matter it's all to stay out your own.
Sell off some other stuff as well, and we're in the money, we're in the money. Strength up to 43. The benefit of Godric's Great Rune. We now have strength up to 48. So now we can start schlepping around. The fingerprint stone shield, as you can see, is no longer got a big red X through it. But this thing weighs a whopping 29 pounds. So we're gonna have to start, like, adjust our loadout accordingly. I want all these 4, definitely. I want the great sword, the staff of loss, the stone shield, of course. This weighs nothing, but we're gonna have to adjust our armor, lighten the armor. Now, I figured out exactly what is the best. Your mileage may vary according to what armor you've picked up on the way rather. For me, it would be... We can't wear the Banished Knight gears because it's too heavy. For me, it would be... Let me just organize according to damage negation. It would be this one here. Ice Surcoat. Exile Gauntlets. No, wait a minute. Exile Gauntlets. These ones right here. And the Carrion Knight Greaves. Right there. Okay, so as you can see, we're still in medium load. Okay. My max equipment load is 123. 70% of that is 86.1. So this is the best we can do. This will give us damage negation of 35. Physical damage negation. And we're not fat rolling. Now, as for talismans. These 3 we definitely want. Actually, no. I'm in favor of less physical damage negation and more guard boost. So let's put on the Great Shield Talisman. And this will be like our wild card. For now, I'd say let's put on the Taker's Cameo for some extra health back every time we can make a kill. Okay, that works. Don't need this. Next, let's upgrade the Fingerprint Stone Shield. As you can see, the guard boost is 77. We can get this up to 80. Strike that. I think we can get up to 93, if I recall correctly, or 87, something like that. 89. Once we get up to plus 18. Let's upgrade as much as we can now, and then figure the rest out. "12 ones, 12 twos, 12 threes, 12 fours, 10 fives." So we need 2 more fives and 9 sixes. Okay, and we're not going to have the money to upgrade it, so we're going to have to kill a few more birds. Let's just upgrade as much as we can now. Alright, +1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we ran out of money. I figure another 20,000-30,000 runes should cover it. Up to plus 18. And as you can see, our guard boost is already up to 80. Up from 77. Just as a reminder, guard boost is how much stamina is taken away when you're blocking and an enemy attacks you. So the higher the guard boost, the less stamina. And at 100 guard boosts, pretty much no stamina is taken away at all, which is great. It's what you want. Depending on how hard the enemy is hitting you. Okay, let's wait for him to double back. And I have no arrows. What will we ever do if they ever patch that out? We'll have to earn money the hard way. Back to the rolling ball or killing vulgar militiamen. This is a fantastic late game money farm. That should be enough. Let's take off the bow. So we go back into medium load. Back to the round table.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and still short. I'm surprised. Okay, another round, bartender.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Plus 18. Guard boost 83. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Okay, and we're getting more guard boost from the Great Shield Talisman. And finally we can get even more guard boost by using Scholar Shield. That should get it pretty close to 100. So we got like some fantastic guarding abilities now. Totally kick-ass. Let's go take on Castle Saul, which will be first thing next video. Castle Saul main game. Ready to rock and or roll. My name is Major Slack and I approve this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1. That's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.